Here at Heron's Head Nursery, we like to carry a large selection of citrus trees that work well for your San Francisco garden. So we're especially focused on trees that don't require a tremendous amount of heat to fruit because our climate is just not so hot. So some of the most successful citrus trees are lemons. One of the best citrus trees are the Eureka lemon tree, and it has beautiful, large, bright yellow fruit. It's a very tart lemon, so it works really well for cooking. And then we also carry two kinds of Meyer lemons. The Meyer lemon True Dwarf only grows like 3 to 5 feet tall, so it's perfect for a large container on a deck or somewhere on a patio. It has very, very tight clusters of fruits. They're kind of smallish, but it's very floriferous and very fruitful and has a lovely sweet fruit flavor that all the Meyer lemons have. The semi-dwarf is quite a bit larger. It's 6 to 10 feet tall and works great in the garden, but doesn't overpower the garden. It fruits prolifically, and yet it doesn't, get too big. Some of the other citrus trees that we carry around here are the kumquat, which is just a great plant for our San Francisco gardens, especially the Nagami kumquat. And that's the one we always try to have here. And those fruits are exquisite. You can eat the rind, and they look beautiful, and they have beautiful color to the fruit, and it's just a very successful plant in San Francisco. It can also be grown in a large container or small planter. We also carry some other interesting plants like the bear's lime. Takes a while to get established, but it's a lovely, lovely lime, does quite well in our climate. We also have an orange tree that's especially useful for our cooler San Francisco climates. It's called Skaggs Bonanza Navel Orange, and it's one of the oranges that actually will fruit in our climate. And some oranges will not. They won't do well at all. We also have a few other things here. We have something called the Ponderosa lemon, and the special thing about this is it gets a really giant, beautiful ornamental fruit. It gets very, very large, and it can also be used for cooking too. One of the other trees that we love to carry is the Lisbon lemon right here. The Lisbon lemon has big thorns and grows really quickly. It's a very easy to grow plant, and it can get 20 feet tall in a hurry. The Lisbon lemon is maybe the closest that you could find to the store lemon. So it's a very, very tough fruit that can, it's not mushy or anything. It's a very durable fruit that works really well for our climate. Another citrus tree that we really like to have around here is the Calamandan lime, also known as the calamansi or the Philippine lime, sometimes also called the Philippine orange. It's a hybrid between an orange and a lime, and it actually grows pretty well here. It's pretty sour type of fruit that's used for marinades and other types of cooking, not really juicy like a lemon would be, but this is a great plant for cooking. Along with that, we also a lot of times have the Kefir lime, which is useful for Thai cooking. So citrus trees grow really, really well in our San Francisco climate. However, you do need to fertilize them on occasion, because without fertilizer, they won't really do very well. What citrus trees need is a special kind of citrus tree fertilizer that has manganese in it. And the manganese is a critical element that all citrus trees need. So a lot of times when you see yellow leaves on your citrus tree, you might assume that it's a nitrogen deficiency, or you might think that it's an iron deficiency. But most of the time, in fact, 99% of the time, it's going to be a manganese deficiency, and that's why you need to apply this citrus tree fertilizer on a regular basis, maybe once every 2 months for the best results for your citrus trees. And it's really important not to over-nitrify the soil, so don't just throw nitrogen in the soil, because that could bring bugs and other problems to the tree. And you don't want to add iron either, because iron can lock up the phosphorus and cause a problem with the flowers developing on the plant. So it's really essential that anytime you see yellow leaves on your citrus tree, that you use this type of fertilizer only. And most of the time, that's about all you need. So we carry a large assortment of citrus trees here at Heron's Nursery, all the kinds of things that you can count on to grow in your San Francisco climate.